For today, I've opted a very popular poem entitled The Road Not Taken by one of the most famous or eminent poets of England, Robert Frost. So in this poem, Robert Frost has used the term, the road, which is used in the title itself, as a metaphor for life choices that we face in our day-to-day life. It is an ambiguous poem, of course, and Frost has tried to stress on the ups and downs of life, right? Like us, after matriculation or after ages or after every step, we are most of the times given two choices or more than two choices, right? Life is not this easy. We are always facing certain confusion in life, right? And it's very important for us, basically, to opt the most important path for the betterment of ourselves and of the society, of course, right? We never want to mess it up. Like after matriculation, suppose, or after anything, our parents guide us, like, take this road or that road. Okay, and maybe our passion says something else. Our passion may not always go hand in hand with the road we actually opt. In this poem, The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost, the poet actually speaks about our life choices, how we face challenges in our lives and how we deal with them, and the what ifs of our lives, right? Like, what if I had opted that thing and not this thing? What if I was not leading this life, right? What if I had opted some other choice in my life at some past phase of my life? Then what would have happened in my life? Where would have I been right now in my life? So the backdrop of this poem is very very petty, we can say, and I guess Frost's genius lies in the fact that as a poet, he took up a very simple, incident from his life and beautified it, created a beautiful poem. And we always, most of the readers, perceivers, we most of the times take this poem as a very serious one, right? Because it is about the challenges and obstacles of life. Yet, Frost didn't think that much while composing this poem. It was quite, a light-hearted poem for him. There's a saying that Frost once he had a friend during his youth, and he was actually going by the woods, right? They would, most of the times, they would hang around the British countryside, and there were times that he and his friends, both of them, were placed with a divergent road, right? A path is going and it diverged. So they were now given the challenge to which path they should opt. And at times, Frost actually mocked his friend because his friend was quite skeptical about the road that he had not taken or about the road that they didn't choose at that point in time. Most of the times, they would opt one path and the other was left behind, and his friend would nag about that most of the time later on, that what would have happened if we had explored that path. Would life have been easy, or whether our life would have been threatened or whatsoever, or would it be better or not? So similarly, in our lives also, we have done many things, we have opted many choices, and certain choices are very important. Certain choices cannot be undone. Certain things, after they're done, they can't be undone. So it's very important that we lay emphasis and give it a thought-provoking session, whether which path we should choose or we shouldn't. Yes, of course, we are always haunted by our passion. Sometimes we do not get to follow our passion. So one has to be very wise while choosing that path. We should keep that in our minds, that Frost never said that following your passion is very good, it will actually benefit you. Or neither did he, oppose this fact. He never said in favor nor against of any path or any choice in our lives. It's just a thing. It's a feeling that what if we had done this and not that. So this poem is basically a totally metaphorical poem. It's beautifully composed, and the title in itself states the metaphor of life choices given to us. This much for today. Thank you.